Morning. It is the day before Ironman Cairns, Saturday today, and I thought I would just take you through my day today, my training, what I do the day before a race, and what nutrition I'm going to use, my bike setup, my transition bags, the all-important run shoe choice. Thought I'd just show you some bits and pieces of my day today. First up is instant coffee, delicious. And then I'm heading out for a 40-minute easy spin. Finally had a good sleep last night. I've the last 3 nights just been tossing and turning a bit. It's been a long time since we've done an Ironman. It's a long way. Downtown Cairns at 6:30 in the morning. Not much going on. So I'd take you guys on a bit of a detour and show you where the run course is. So that's the kind of person that I am. So along here is where we're going to be running. See the water over there? I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, all along here, dead flat. You can see some signs out. That's the run course. We go out and back, 4 loops. So this here is the far end of the run course, where there's never much spectator support. We all love that spot. Everyone knows that spot where there's less people. I'm about 300-400 meters from the turnaround here. So up here we turn around and head back into town on the run course. And actually this is a bike course where we come back into town at the end of the bike. So nice and exposed out here. Predicted temperature is up to 34 degrees Celsius on race day. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. This is my apartment. How rude of me. Pretty basic, but it's in a good spot. It's like, I don't know, what is it? 7:30 in the morning, and my jersey was soaked through when I got back from my 45-minute easy ride. It's only about 25-26 degrees Celsius at the moment, but she's been getting warm during the day. This is my dirty clothes. This is my apartment. And so many people smoke cigarettes around here. Look at this. The ashtray, you can see like that one down there, this one here, and then these are my mates next door that just sit outside and smoke darts all day. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, this is where I've been living for the last week. So today, well, now begins the eating. Pre-Ironman. Because today is quite busy organising things, I actually have a list of jobs that I need to do and times that I need to do them. And I always have to put like eat after every 3rd job, because it's really important, obviously, to eat all day today. And sometimes in the rush of everything I forget. Look at this bowl. It's the only bowl I can find here. It's like flat. It's like a plate, but a bowl. But anyway, it's huge. So anyway, for breakfast I'm having, actually I might only have, I need to get some more oats. Sorry. I'm having 2 servings of these super blend protein instant oats. So I have 2 of those. I have a banana as well with that, and some rice malt syrup on top. Pretty sure I showed you in the last episode that's what I ate pre-ride. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna eat today because we need to get the carbs up today. Race day shoes, runners. So I wear Nikes to train and race in, and I have for the last couple of years. And I don't want any Nike Nazis or shoe Nazis to tell me what shoes I should and shouldn't be wearing, because I think shoes are a very personal choice. And unless you know someone's injury history, have seen them running a million times, know all about their athletic history, then you basically shouldn't be telling someone what shoes they should and shouldn't be wearing. So I bought with me to Cairns the Nike, brand new Nike Alpha Flies and the Nike Next Percent. Been racing in the Nike Next Percent for the last 12 months, whatever races I've had. Wore these for the first time at Sunshine Coast 70.3 2 weeks ago. Bought both of them. My plan was race in these, train in these. But I've changed my mind. I'm going to race in these, and I'll tell you why. So I got these a couple of days before Sunny Coast 70.3. Put them on for a run with some 70.3 pace efforts, just below 70.3 pace efforts before the race, a couple of days before the race. Felt amazing, felt like I was flying, felt like a professional runner. Loved them, was super excited to wear them. Didn't have any issues with them at Sunny Coast in the race. Actually thought they were great for the race. Sunshine Coast was a really, really wet day, like raining all day. Like when I got to T2, I tipped my shoe up and about half a litre of water came out before I put them on. And it was an undulating course. We had to go up quite a big hill and down the other side, I think like 4 times or something. Yeah, 4 times. So different course to Cairns. Cairns is completely flat. So loved these for Sunshine Coast 70.3. Didn't really have any complaints. They're a little bit harder to get on your foot than the Next Percent. Found them a little bit smushy in the race is the best way to describe it. I just felt a bit smushy underfoot. But that, again, that could have been because the day, it was just so wet and they'd been sitting out in the rain for 3-4 hours before I put them on. Felt great, especially running downhill. Felt like there was a lot of cushion and it stopped a lot of impact on your joints. When I came up to Cairns a week ago now, I headed out for my long run in these, and straight away I just didn't feel the same about them. It's kind of hard to explain. I just felt like on that long run it was 1 hour 40 easy and then 20 minutes kick down, so building effort towards the end. But for the whole 2 hours I felt like I was kind of fighting against the shoe, not terribly, but I just felt like I didn't feel fluid or natural myself. And there's a few little sections on this course. It's dead flat. There's a few little sections where like the cement, you know, like there's a tree root underneath the cement, so there's a little bump in the cement or a little broken bit of cement or something, and I actually like almost tripped over my feet a couple of times. That could be because I'm really clumsy, but I felt like it was because there's so much sole, like these are quite thick. You can see the difference there, particularly on the front section, that yeah, it just made me misjudge a couple of those little bumps in the road. That's how it felt to me, just because there's so much shoe underneath your sole. So I didn't decide after that long run. I thought, oh, tomorrow's run I'll run in the Next Percent and see how I feel. Next day, running the Next Percent, had some really short pickups. These just felt amazing. So most of the run was at Ironman pace, and these just felt lighter. I think they're a little, I don't know the actual weights, but I feel like these are lighter. They even feel lighter to pick up the next percent. I felt like they were more responsive, and I just felt like they felt more natural and faster and more comfortable at Ironman pace. So I definitely think there's going to be a time and a place for these, and I feel like at anything less than 4-minute K pace, these are probably going to be the choice. Or for hilly courses, these are going to be the choice because they've got really good cushioning underneath. But I feel like for slower runs, like Ironman pace, anything more than about 4:15 pace, then potentially these are going to be my choice. So I am going to race in the next percent on Sunday. So we're almost all packed up here. I'm going to walk you through my nutrition and my transition bags now. You can see me. Oh my god, I need an assistant. Okay, so where do we start? The swim. Well, in the morning I stick with my normal oats, coffee, banana for breakfast. I think it's about 700 calories all up, and I will probably have that at around 3:30 a.m. Race start is 6:30 a.m. So because that's quite a big breakfast, well, it's 700 calories, it's decent. I won't have anything else to eat. I'll just have another gel, maybe about 30 minutes before the swim. If I feel really hungry, I always take a banana. If I feel really hungry, I'll have that just when I finish doing transition, and then have the gel before the swim. But generally I don't like the feeling of having too much in my tummy before the race starts. So that is breakfast. Swim stuff is there, wearing my normal kit, Dabua wetsuit. I'm number 38. So with the bike, my nutrition for the bike is there's 11 gels here, 4 lots of chews, and 2 Snickers for the bike. I like to have solids for as long as I can, for the first couple of hours anyway, and then gels towards the back end, just so I'm not having gels and fluid all day. So my plan tomorrow is I will have, the minute I get on the bike, like pretty much as soon as I get on the bike, this will be on the base bar, taped onto the base bar on my bike. I'll just rip this off and have this gel straight away. Then I'm on a schedule of every 30 minutes, a gel every 30 minutes. But for the first hour and a half, I actually have these Power Bar chews. They're like the Cliff shot blocks, if anyone's had those. They're similar to that. They're just like little lollies. Basically, every serving of these, which is 5 little lollies, is equal to 1 gel. So it just feels like more like you're having food and not gel, even though it's just like gel made into a little lolly. So these are in my little storage thing on the top tube. So I'll have one at the first serving at 30 minutes, then at 1 hour, then at 1 hour 30, and then 2 hours as well, obviously. There's 4 serves in there to remind myself that. And then I have a gel every 30 minutes, and I've got a couple of caffeine gels here and normal gels. I'm a bit sensitive to caffeine. I'm not one of those people that will have a caffeine gel like every second gel. It's just too much caffeine for me, and I feel like it increases my heart rate. I just don't like the feeling of it. So I only have caffeine when I really feel like I need a kick. Otherwise I stick to normal gels. So I've got a variety of different flavors here. The problem with Ironman is flavor fatigue, I find, with nutrition. So I've got 3 different flavors of gels here, a couple of caffeine gels. So I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 gels there for the remainder of the bike leg every 30 minutes.
and I'll just have the caffeine ones when I feel like it. On Cairns, what I will probably do is make sure I have one of these caffeine gels left for the last 40k of the bike ride, because that's going to be really tough. 2 Snickers. So I love having these. It's change from different texture, different taste, change up from sports nutrition. And it kind of just gives you something to look forward to on the bike, like something different to look forward to. So I will probably have these around, one of these at the 2-hour mark, and then another one maybe at the 4-hour mark. My plan is I will freeze these. I've done this in every Ironman, or all my pro Ironman races. This is only number 4. So, but I will freeze these tonight and cut them in half, make sure both ends of the packet are open. And I actually tape these just with an elastic band to my top tube behind my storage box on my bike. So that basically will give me almost 300 calories an hour. So it's not 300 calories an hour every hour, but with the bump up of these, which these are about 200 calories each, or 180 or something, 160. Adding these in, and then if you average out the nutrition over 5 hours, that will give me, I calculated the other night, about 280 calories an hour for 5 hours. So that is the bike nutrition. This is my helmet, the Met helmet. The reason I chose this helmet is for ventilation. It's one of the best helmets for ventilation, which is for me really important to keep my core temperature down. Not great in the heat. The visor, magnetic visor, it's really similar to the Giro Arrowhead, but I had the Giro Arrowhead before this, and this is tons lighter than the Giro. Always found the Giro just felt a bit like heavy on my head. And yeah, I really like this helmet, super light, very, very similar shape. The only thing I don't really like, this visor is a little bit flimsy. The Giro is really quite firm. But on the flip side to that, because it's a bit flimsy, it's also really light. Bike shoes, had these forever, don't want to change them. That is the bike nutrition. Alrighty, run. Just told you guys, or I'm about to tell you guys about my runners, choice of runners. So wearing the Nike Next Percent. So much talk around town about shoes. I can't believe like how good Nike's marketing department is. Like at a triathlon, all people talking about is what runners they're going to be wearing, which Next Percent, Alpha Fly, Vapor Fly. So funny. Wearing my Oakley Sunnies. These are just the best for running. I don't even know what the model of them is, but they're so light. So wearing these. I'm wearing this. This is one of those ominous tech headbands that everyone was wearing at Kona, and you see people wearing in the hot races. I've had this for ages. I've actually only ever worn it once on a run in Brisbane, just because I was curious about the technology, and I took it off in the run in Brisbane because I just didn't feel like it was working. But it was like 100% humidity that day in Brizzy, and I think they even say on this website that the more humid it is, the less likely it is to feel like it's working. Anyway, it probably doesn't work at all. I don't know, but it's going to be 34 degrees forecasted on that run. So what's the downsides of me wearing it and the downsides of me trying it? Ran it by my coach. He just said, we kind of said if there's a 1% chance that it helps, then we wear it. So can't wait to see what it looked like in photos in this very attractive headpiece. Don't like telling anyone about this. These are my Injinji socks. Always wear these for an Ironman. I remember I raced an Ironman as an age grouper in 2016, and it was pouring rain, and when we got to the finish line, everybody had like blisters so bad they couldn't even walk. I remember in the recovery tent, everyone like taking their shoes off and showing me these blisters, and I had nothing. I don't know why, when I was an age grouper, I just thought that these socks made sense for an Ironman. They're the ones where each individual toe is covered. The best thing ever. Like, I seriously don't even know if I'm going to put this in this video, because I feel like it's such a massive advantage, and people give me shit all the time for wearing these socks. I don't know why they give me shit. I've never had a blister. And even that day, we were like trudging through water like that deep in this Ironman in certain sections of the course, and for 42 kilometers, and there was nothing wrong with my feet. So I don't wear these in a half Ironman. Olympic distance, sprint distance, I go bare feet. Half Ironman, I just wear normal socks that I can pull on really quickly. But for an Ironman, I wear these, and they literally take, like, everyone exaggerates. I think they're just jealous that I don't have any problems, and they didn't think of it first. But they literally, when I put them in my bag, I'll do them properly and make sure all the toes are out, and I fold them over, and then literally just have to like pull them up. But it takes maybe an extra like 3 seconds to put these socks on. So they're the socks that I wear. Race belt, I don't use a proper race belt, I just get a bit of elastic. Don't like the way the race belts bounce up and down. So these ones, this is just elastic from Spotlight, make my own, tied in a knot. Run nutrition every 30 minutes. So I will just remember when I had my last gel on the bike. Hopefully, I'm hoping to do the bike in around 5 hours. I have no idea. But if I do it in around 5 hours, I would have had my last gel on the bike at the 5 hour mark. So if I've just had a gel, like coming into town, like at the 5 hour mark, or I've just had a gel, whatever, no matter what time it is, I'll wait 15 minutes, like I'll settle into the run, try and get fluids in from the first couple of aid stations, and then have my first gel at 15 minutes. So depending on when I have that first gel depends on the schedule I'm on. So I'm on every 30 minutes for gels on the run. If I haven't had a gel coming off the bike for 20 minutes, I'll get this gel straight into me. If I've had my latest gel coming into town, I'll wait 15 minutes and settle in and then have the gel. 2 caffeine gels and 5 normal gels. So what have I allowed for? I think I've allowed for 3 hours 30 of nutrition here. In the past, I start to really struggle to get gels down towards the end of the marathon. I think everybody does, it's just fact of Ironman. But I will also, especially here in Cairns, because it's going to be so hot, be getting electrolyte into me at every aid station. Electrolyte in to drink, water on the head, ice whenever I can, and Coke. Yeah, every second or third aid station I'll probably grab a cup of Coke as well, just to bump up those calories and have something different than gels. That's it. That's the run stuff. My nutrition sorted. Actually, I forgot to mention hydration on the bike. So my plan with bike hydration is I have 1 bottle on the front with the straw that comes up, and I have one single bottle cage on the rear. So I'm going to start the race with 2 electrolyte tabs, so concentrated electrolyte tabs in the front, 2 electrolyte tabs in the front, 2 electrolyte tabs in the back. So my plan is to basically try to get through 6 bottles. If my bike, for example, if my bike's 5 hours, I'm going to try and get through 6 bottles. That's quite a lot for me. I don't have a high sweat rate. And normally, like in Brisbane on a 5 hour ride, I'd probably only go through 4 bottles. But obviously it's going to be really hot here, going to be dehydrated from the swim. And I do notice when I get low on electrolytes, I start to struggle. So 2 electrolyte tabs in the front, 2 electrolyte tabs in the rear. My plan is to try and actually get through my front bottle by the first aid station, and which is only 20k in, and then fill up. I always fill up the front one from my rear one, so I'll fill up before the first aid station, fill up that front one again from what's in my rear, and probably grab a bottle of water from the first aid station and chuck it in the back. And that's how I just roll through the race. So then fill up, once I'm through that first bottle again, I'll fill up the first bottle from the rear bottle at any stage that I like, and then when I'm through the next aid station, I'm ready to discard that bottle and grab another bottle. So that'll be like 4 electrolyte tabs that I'll have already, like on my bike when I start the race. I'll probably then grab a bottle or 2 of water, and then I'll grab a bottle of the on-course electrolytes a bit later on in the race. I actually have no idea with hydration. I've never been given a hydration plan or anything like that before. It's something that I think I need to do moving forward, just to take that, now that I'm up at that sort of next level, just to understand it a bit more. But I'm definitely just going to drink when if I'm thirsty and I'm moving through bottles really quickly, I don't care. I'm just going to drink if I need to, if I feel thirsty. Otherwise, sometimes you just don't feel thirsty or whatever. I'm going to make sure I try and get through 6 bottles on the bike tomorrow. So it is 9:45, 9:45 a.m. Having a Snickers, and going to try and get through this in the next half an hour. 1 tab of Power Bar electrolyte. I'm heading to do my swim at 10:30. Going to pick up Meredith Hill, my squad mate, give her the car. She's going to drop me to the pool. She's going to go rack her bike. I'm going to do my swim. So this is my morning tea carbs. Pro tip, if you need to remember to do something, I do this all the time, leave it on the floor. So that is my Di2 for my bike charging cable. And I was just running around before and I thought, shit, I need to do that. So I just throw the charger on the floor, because I know next time I walk over it, it will remind me to charge my bike. You're welcome. Just got to the pool. We have a quick 1.4 kilometer swim set to do today. Nothing fancy, just a few little pickups. And then we're done. So I should only be here for about 20 minutes, but I love this pool. Ran into my squad mate, Amelia Watkinson, my arch enemy, not really, and Alex Polizzi in the lane next to me. The pool, time to get going, no time to procrastinate today. Just got back from swim, went to supermarkets, got some more oats, some more water bottles, not for the water, but for the bottles. And just gonna have my lunch now, having salmon risotto, pretty basic, salmon, some veggies, some rice. This is what I had for lunch. This is what I would normally eat for lunch at home, similar and what I had for lunch before Sunny Coast. So I'm just eating everything exactly the same, basically. Hey guys, I'm in the car because I'm going to drop my run bag off, which is here. So we go drop this off now. Got to be done in the next hour. Meredith Hill is with me, and she's going to come with me and drop her bag off too. So she's just running upstairs to get it. So I'm just waiting and eating frogs. So I'll make my way through this entire packet today. Yep. Simple carbs, can't beat it. Doesn't do this every race, never had any issues. Simple carbohydrates, simple sugars. Just wanted to say, just in case any kids are watching, do not take any notice of the day before an Ironman, the nutrition, what's going in today. Please don't take that as nutritional advice. It's pretty disgusting. My 3 main meals are nutritious, and then in between it's basically simple carbs and simple sugars. But do not take this as an example of how to eat when you're an athlete, because it is definitely not. Guys, we've got a bit of a treat today. A treat. Well, we've actually got somebody else appearing on the Be Better broadcast aside from me. I know you guys love watching and listening to me, but I thought we should get a special guest on. We've got Meredith Hill right here. Meredith, how are you feeling before Cairns Ironman? You're looking fit.
Thanks.
Standard comment.
Standard comment. Well, you know, typical taper, you feel like bloated and flat.
Yes.
Like there's no way you could cover an Ironman tomorrow, so I'm pretty much on point with that.
Thanks, Meredith. Run gear is racked and ready to go. Can you please not speak when we're on the Be Better broadcast?
Quite a few people.
Yeah. It's perfect, that idea.
Yeah, isn't this a good idea?
Not a bad location, transition area. Check it out. This is the swim exit tomorrow. Hope you can see the far. How nice is it out here? Seriously. Swim exit. Come up through here. And that is where we enter transition. And then back out, transition just here and straight out onto the highway. And this is the road we actually come out on the bike. We head out onto the course along this road before we hit the hills. Racked my bike, done run bag. So all I have left to do now is go for a run, which I'm doing in a second. Just a really quick or slow shuffle. And then get my hair braided. But just started to hit the wall, starting to get a bit tired. So hectic, the race before race day. No matter how many times you do this and how organized you think you are, just always so much running around to do the day before the race. But a couple more hours and we'll be signing off. Heading out for my run now. Quick transition into my run clothes. Last little thing to be ticked off. Home, shower, quick shower, then hair.
Honestly, would not be late.
This is Ironman.
No, I know this is the pressure that I have.
Oh, we need to get some Be Better broadcast. Hang on.
Pre-race stress. Renee, what's your stress level?
Can you just
My
just
stress is like
line down
1
to
out
my
of 10
shoes?
right now.
Oh, it looks like 10 out of 10.
You know how fast Holly's going to be a supporter? She's going to be the fastest supporter on the Cairns Ironman course tomorrow.
Well,
She's
you
the,
guys like think about like my pre-race outfit.
This is going in the Be Better broadcast, by the way.
You better do.
And we have Chief Braider here.
This is my work.
So Renee, she's like a little kid like right now, 5 years old.
That's not very nice of you.
I'm wearing high school
1990s Converse.
shoes, stole them from my homestay family. Same as this dress I'm wearing.
Still the dress.
Why do you keep turning this? And these guys are going out for dinner and drinks. Signing out, but they're going to be on course tomorrow. So as you saw, we just had the braider over here. I actually had my dinner. I forgot to show you guys. I'm so sorry. I know you'll be very upset that we missed that detail. Had my dinner, chicken, white rice, and some vegetables. Super exciting. Was a bit hectic over here with the whole hair thing going on. So got that into me. About to have another Snickers. And that is it for the food today. Thank God. Literally always feel like I've put on like 10 kilos after all this food and hydration today. That's it. And then I am literally going to bed, but I just had a little smile because I'm putting away all my charging cords from all the Garmins and stuff, and I know that I don't plan on using those chargers for a week at least after this race. I am hanging for a break. That's it. I don't even know what time it is. It's pretty early. 5:55. I'll eat this Snickers, brush my teeth, pack my bag, and I will be in bed, hopefully sleeping by 7:30 tonight, because we have a 3:15 a.m. alarm. That's it. That's my day. It's the day before Ironman Cairns. I'm either going to be really grumpy about having to post this because I've had a terrible race, or I'm going to be celebrating because I've had a great race. You never know what Ironman will bring.